Where am I? Where am I? I've lost, like, all control over the situation. Hello, and welcome to another Epic Friday video. As always, we're gonna play whatever game was free on a Friday. Who knows when? To those who are new here, basically what Epic Friday is on stream I play whatever game is free, or games, sometimes there's more than one, are free on Epic Games, so, you know, Epic Friday, that's where the name comes from. What you're about to watch is one of those sessions. It's just, I right now don't remember when it was. The VOD for it probably originally on Twitch is gone, so nobody knows from what week exactly this is, but what you're gonna watch is me playing a game that I've never played before for the first time and give my thoughts on it. I hope you enjoy. Honestly, from what I do remember of the game, is it's a pretty fun strategy game, and what really stuck with me was the art style. It is beautiful. So I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna let you enjoy what looks to be a pretty long but fun video, hopefully. And let me know, would you play this game? I'm thinking of maybe playing it someday, but I'm not sure. It's one of those games that I play on a Friday and I'm like, ooh, I might do a full gameplay on this. But I don't know. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to shut up now, and I really do hope you enjoy.
Everything originates from song.
Yeah, like Lord of the Rings.
Divine melody. The hymn. Can you hear it? It formed our world. The primordials, beasts.
That is one weird...
Eventually, us.
Got no eyes, bro.
Then, on the advent of light, the Celestials arrived. They desired us greatly. They opened our eyes.
Oh, there we go.
We became starborn.
Crazy. Oh, sorry. Epic Games decided to say that the launch of the game failed, right as it's playing in front of my eyes.
Brother fought sister. War raged across the land, while primordial and celestial gods clashed in the sky to decide the fate of the world.
I'm gonna guess the part that I missed was basically Melkor turned against the Iluvatar.
The Starborn emerged victorious.
Yay!
In a desperate bid for survival, Ezra, the arch-traitor, and his firstborn kin tore the world asunder. Two new worlds emerged, one of light and one of dark.
Isn't
With
that
separation, peace followed. A golden age was upon us. Alas, peace would not last.
good? I see.
Purgatories appeared. A force beyond even the reach of gods.
Well, then they're not really gods.
They
Gods is a
devoured the
supreme...
and brought silence into the worlds.
Oh, silence. Now we're playing Doctor Who.
Today, our hymn has nearly faded. Can you still hear it?
I don't know. Can I? Okay, so that's the movie at the beginning. I feel like I missed a little chunk right in the middle that began the war. But you know what? I'm not gonna jump into things. Okay, what have we got? We've got campaign, scenario, skirmish, encyclopedia, game manual. There's a game manual. Oh my word. There is a lot. Okay. First off, can I just say, art style for the game, 10 out of 10. I'm loving it. Light Eaters, what the heck is this? Okay, this just opened Google Chrome. I don't want Google Chrome open, be gone. I'm gonna guess that I click on Celestial Church. It's gonna do the same thing. Good. Alright. Handcrafted maps with an open gameplay and dedicated challenges. That's scenarios. Skirmish. Face up to 5 opponents, other players or AI, on a variety of random open maps. So, people or clankers. Okay. Or I can load a game. So, I think we're going to go into the campaign because I'm going to guess the story campaign has a tutorial. Hopefully. Because imagine the campaign is like, if you wish to learn how to play the game, go through the game manual. That would be hilarious. So let's play the campaign. We are at 2050. So half an hour would be 2120. So at 2120, I'm going to see how we're doing and we'll see if to leave it there or maybe play a little bit more. All right, let's go. Campaign, A Song of Light and Dark. All right. Is there like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 chapters to the whole thing? Or is there more gonna appear? Balanced, story focus, challenging. I'm gonna go with balanced because I want a good like understanding of the game. I know I feel if I just go story focused. By the way, I like how I feel like lately, maybe not every game, but lately I see more and more games that have easy mode be called story focused, as in, if you are here just to enjoy the story, play this mode. Which is interesting. I'm not going to say I dislike it. I feel like, you know, some people just play video games to unwind and forget the problems of the day, you know, so they don't want to have to be bashing their heads against a desk trying to figure out how to beat a level in a game. And then other people like me, I like the challenge, but at the same time, I don't want to bash my head, so I'm not going challenging. So let's go. Start. Siege of Elbin. After the destruction of her home, Queen Lorelei of Ehrengard is seeking a safe haven for a ragtag group of survivors. In the allied realm of Elbin, the refugees are drawn into a brutal war caused by the slowly encroaching silence. Okay. Ehrengard.
The last days of Ehrengard.
Ehrengard, sorry. Why is there an H in it? If you're not gonna use it. Just to make it look cool, right?
The day our homeland was devoured by silence.
Shh. A lot of people just walked into the city and went shh, and the place was destroyed.
Dust.
I'm trivializing the destruction of her home, I'm sorry. Okay.
Crusade's onslaught was relentless. A war without end. My parents led our armies in a final, desperate charge.
Can I do anything?
Invaders.
What does this do? Oh.
The battle soon turned against them.
I can use these cards to do things. I just fire...
Either to save
Fireball!
them or to perish by their side.
Fireball again. Okay, that didn't do anything. What happens if I do this? Oh, that's cool. I like that I was able to interact with the scene.
Only I
Again, can I just say how much I like the art style for this game?
But in my darkest hours, doubt took hold. How can I lead these people? Where to? Am I really worthy to be their queen? In my moment of despair, a golden light appeared from above. It was Isla, a holy celestial bird who had once guided my mother.
Holy Celestial Bird. Okay.
I hear you, faithful guardian.
This game isn't beating the
Please
Lord of the Rings
show us the way.
allegations that I'm throwing at it.
Guided by Isla, Lorelei heads for the allied kingdom of Elbin. Her only hope is that Hauser, a loyal friend of her father and aide to Elbin's king, can grant her people sanctuary.
Sanctuary! Okay. At long last, the people
the people of Ehrengard arrive at their destination,
I
but
apologize.
something's amiss. Elbin's roads, fields, and villages are deserted. An ominous silence hangs thick in the air.
Thick. Okay. I appreciate a game with a good narrator. I'll be honest. It saves me so much reading.
Look, everyone! Isla has found Elbin's capital. If we make haste, we could be there on the morrow.
Okay. Welcome, High Lord. I don't know why I read that like that, but now I'm obliged to read everything else like that. And so your journey begins. Messages like this will help you to learn... I'm not going to read it like that. I've already forgotten the voice I was giving it. Messages like this will help you learn the game. All messages have a more detailed lecture in the game manual. Click on the menu button in the top left corner to find these lectures and read them at any time. You can disable or reactivate tutorial messages in the settings message. Sorry, in the settings menu. English, good lord. Okay, so all messages have a more detailed lecture in the game manual. Click on the menu button at the top left corner to find these lectures in the read them. Okay. Disable or reactivate tutorial messages in the settings menu. Okay, I got it. Commanding armies. It begins. Moving armies is a fundamental aspect of waging war. Select your army with the left mouse button. Then use the right click to move your army. Armies have a limited movement points per turn as shown on their portrait. Now move your army towards the city to the east. Limited movement points per turn. Okay. So, sorry, I closed it, but when using right click to move your army, okay. So I right click. That was right click, right? More the city in the east. Okay, how do I do that? Do I like drag? Because I'm right clicking, and right clicking opens this. I feel I have been bamboozled. Okay. Lost to the Earhart throne. Accepted. Okay, close that. Hello? Okay, I'm not reading this right. Moving armies is a fundamental aspect of waging war. Yes, I understand that part. Select your army with the left mouse button. Ah, that was what I was doing wrong. Left... Then use right click to move the army. Okay, that's what I was doing wrong.
Halt! State your name and kingdom!
I'm Queen Lorelei of Erengard. We seek an audience with King Atron.
You're an ally of Elbin, then, which makes you our enemy!
Okay. Okay, battles. Welcome to the battlefield, General. Okay, awesome. Units behave automatically. It is your duty to set them up in favorable positions before the battle even begins. Battle cards allow you to directly influence the fight. The cavalry charge is ready to use. Drag it onto the enemy unit to charge. An enemy unit to charge. Check out the cards tooltips to learn what they do. The battle is currently paused. You can pause and unpause anytime via the button in the bottom right corner. Okay. Cards played during pause will execute once battle commences. Unpause the battle now and claim your first victory. So if I hit charge these dudes, and I hit... What if I hit spacebar? Does that unpause? Yes, okay, so spacebar is a good... Boom. Alright. What are you doing? Alright, so once I get this card, I can maybe, like, for example... Okay, spacebar is pause. I love that. Divine Spark 1. Fallen combatants of target units have a 10% chance to be revived. Damaged combatants of target units are healed for 1 health. Okay. Okay, these guys are attacking my archers. I can pause, and then I can drag this over here to this enemy. That would mean now that cavalry just goes bonk. Okay, cool. I'll admit, I wish I had a bit more control over my troops. as what it said, the troops will basically move on their own, then you use your cards to direct them. I like that. Great mechanic. As a person who has played strategy sort of games before, like for example Mount and Blade, where you like battle, I like sometimes delegating commands on, let's say, lieutenants or captains or whatever, but having that ability to, let's say, okay, my archers are being attacked, let me quickly just recall my infantry, have them form a shield wall, let's say, to protect the archers. I always like having that ability. So far the game is amazing, so I'm not going to hold it against it. A cold shiver runs down Lorelai's back. She came here for safe shelter. What will become of her people now? Okay, I can see my casualties. They've lost mercenary leaders and Vogafrey infantry. Okay, a total of 36 and 3. I guess. I've lost 1 hard guard, 1 ranger, and for a total of 2 losses. Okay. Not terrible, I'm gonna say.
At war with Friedland. Our situation is even more desperate. I have to hurry. The capital might be in danger.
Okay. So if I click right now, right clicking, please. Can we go over here? There we go. Come on, do the thing. Do I have to wait a second? Can't move further. Oh, okay, so I have to end the turn. So now it's red's turn, green's turn. Is this sort of like, let's say, a civilization? So like there's other things in the map that I don't see. Oh, interesting. Okay, our movement is restored. So now I left click and I right click, and here we go, right? Okie dokie. Keep our refugees alive.
Lorelei rides with all haste through Silverstein's crowded streets, headed for King Atron's throne room. Her old friend Hauser lowers his mirrored mask and greets Lorelei with a warm yet weary smile. Elbin's monarch is nowhere to be seen.
Uh-oh. Oh, the city just turned blue and it was green before.
Good to see you, though the skies over Elbin grow dark. What brings you here?
I need your help, old man. A purgatory has consumed Erengard.
Gods help us. This is grave news indeed. And your parents, your highness?
I'm queen now.
I'm so sorry. I'm sure King Atran will grant you sanctuary. But first, we need to rescue him from Doran's citadel to the north.
My people are tired, old man, but if we must...
Wow, that's rude, calling him old man.
Thank you, milady.
Siege ends in 4 turns.
The siege before the citadel's defenses are breached.
Alright.
At your command.
So... what can I do? What is this? Arts are the Radiant. Can I, like, join them up into what? You now have access to a location. You can right-click any army or location to inspect it and get a more detailed look. Okay, so if I right-click... ah, cool. Okay. Army management and recruitment. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I was thinking. I was like, I'm in a settlement. Can't I recruit things? Can't I recruit people? This is... army. Currently inside the city of Silverstein. To learn more about any of your units, right-click them to open their details. So I see this one, I right-click them, and I see that these are Heart Guards, units Starborn Infantry Guardians. Fiercely devoted to their high house, the Hearth Guard bear their mantles with pride as guardsmen and soldiers. They have earned themselves a reputation for hunting down those brand with the mark of Ezra. Okay, and these are their stats. This is power. Okay. Health. Slayer Cavalry grants 3 power when attacking cavalry type units. Ah, that makes sense, yes, because they've got pikes and lances. Okay. Banding Guardian. This unit gains 1 power for every other friendly Guardian type unit in their own army. And guard 1 while defending a location, ignore up to 1 ranks. Okay. Then we have this one. Iron Sword. These are cavalry, okay. Very, very cool. Then we have rangers. These are basically our archers. And these are honor guard. Okay. What do the honor guard do? Where is the proven pro? Okay. Now, tooltips explain each unit's special ability icons. Yes. Drag and drop units to change their position. So, for example, I want the honor guard here. Cool. The archers, for example, I want them at the back. Oh, wait a second. Those aren't the archers. What are these? Oh, these are refugees. Well, can't we leave these in the city? What's the garrison? Garrisons. Units in the garrison slots defend this location. They will stay behind if a visiting army leaves. Okay, so these aren't really reserves or any army related. They're refugees, so we leave these in the city, obviously. These are rangers, so we want them back here. Hearthguard infantry, we want front of the rangers. And then we want to divide our cavalry onto two sides. See, that way we go boom, boom. We want to flank with your cavalry. Okay. What else can I get? So, what is this? Army effects panel. Army effects panel gives you a clear overview of the key effects you're currently... Okay. So, Hearth Guards. These are Iron Sworn. Do I have Iron Sworn? Which were the Iron Sworn? These are Hearth Guards. Iron Sworn. Okay, that's cavalry. Rangers. Defensive fire 2. What does this say? Card types. Cards either belong to a hero or a location. Blue cards are called strategy cards. To use them, select a hero or a location with strategy cards. Okay. Location, major city, what happens if I click this? Oh, I can see the information for Silverstein. What does this say? No location upgrade. Okay. Drag and drop units. Their location also offers several recruitment options. Represented by the grey cards at the bottom. Drag them to an empty position to recruit. Okay. So if I were to, let's say, get more... What were these? Hearth Guards. Yeah, more infantry. Okay, now we are at 6 out of 6 units. That's good. Okay. Alright. Can I buy reserves? I can buy reserves. Okay, good. And I've run out of money, haven't I? Yes. Alright. Let's then get out of here. Rescue King Atran, defend the capital of Silverstein. Those are my objectives. Okay, so if I now right-click this, this is the old man's army. Cool. Very cool. So now I left-click me, and I move myself over here. Can I... What does this do? I can move him too. I can move the old man. Oh, I didn't want to just fight with the old man. Whoops. Not really my intention, but okay. Wait a second. What does this do? Divine Intervention summons 2 luminance into the target location. Let's do that there. Sure. Okay, we got them on the run. We broke them, that's good, that's good. Lost Wagons. Your victories have earned you some gold loot. The gold is not added to your resources immediately. It is stored in loot wagons in your army's reserve. To convert it into usable gold, bring the wagons to a location with a storage perk. Location with the storage perk. Loot is automatically cached in there. Check if a location has storage in its tooltip or inspect view. Defeat armies to steal their loot, but beware, carrying loot makes you a tempting target.
I am sorry about your parents. I should have been there.
I'm glad you weren't. You would have only shared my father's fate.
You must be cautious, milady. We can't afford to lose your bloodline.
Okay, I can pillage this place. I don't want to pillage this place. By earning enough battle experience, your hero has gained a level up. Congratulations. Oh, that's this. Okay. How do I, like, do I have to right click it? Ah, okay. With each new level, your hero becomes more powerful. You can either choose to unlock a completely new card or upgrade a card already in your possession. There's a lot of reading involved in learning this game. Okay. Different pool card. Each hero has access to a different pool of cards depending on their class. Choose wisely. Which level 2? Select a card. What's this? Golden Temple 1. Play on a friendly location to add a Golden Temple building. It adds a +4 Divine Favor income per turn, plus supply, and unlocks the following recruitment cards. That's actually quite good. I'm going to choose that. That's pretty cool. Okay, I think I've already read that. Question. So he now has... House of the Radiant has 4 out of 5 units, state defending, cards divinate, Golden Temple. If I right click on him, there's this. He has a loot wagon. Okay. The place I am in does not have a if I'm building material, gold, and no location. Okay. Does not have a loot thing. That I'm going to guess if I were to, let's say, right click this. This has... What's this? Storage. This is storage, so when the army enters the location with the storage perk, all gold in its loot wagons is added to the fortification. Okay. So I would have to bring it back here. Okay. I mean, left click them and have them move across the bridge, and they're going to go far... They're going to go over here. Because we need to break that siege. Oops, I didn't right click. What do you mean can't move further? Oh, we have to end the turn. Okay. Siege ends in 3 turns.
We have to break this siege before it's too late.
Okay, okay, lady. We're going. Alright, let's go. Got it. I got it. Why is this so bright? Sorry. Alright, pause. Wait a second. Why is this infantry suddenly received so much pain? It's probably one of these. That catapult is going to be a problem, so let me very quickly send my cavalry instantly upon that. There we go. That got rid of that. Good. What did this do? Divine Spark. Falling combats of target units have a 10% chance to be revived. Okay. Let's just do that there. That'll do. I could see, like, low health bars. Oh, they're being routed. What does this do? Play this card into the retreat area of the left side of the battlefield to immediately end the battle. This accounts as a lost battle. Oh, that's a retreat card. Okay. Not gonna use that. I think we can win. He says. Let me pause. Let me see. Can I throw this here? I feel my archer core hasn't been touched yet, so... And they're throwing volleys, so although I'm losing men, I am absolutely demolishing them. There we go, yeah. Victory. At the cost of many lives, but we win. Didn't like that one. I didn't like that one at all. Though superior in numbers, the invaders cannot compete with Vanguards and Elbin's combined will to survive. A visibly relieved King Atron rides forth to meet Lorelei in front of Doran Citadel. 3 turns remaining. Defend your capital of Silverstein. Well, it hasn't been attacked yet.
I am forever in your debt. But alas, I must request your assistance one more time.
I'm not here to fight. All I want is a new home for my people.
The Friedland capital can be that home. Just help me end this war.
Then I will oblige. But only for the sake of House Arengard.
Hauser, Queen Lorelei will need your support. Go! Attack Sternsicht at once!
At your command.
I need to attack
Friedland must live!
this place.
A once
Okay.
proud city. Many years of conflict have taken their toll on Friedland's capital, Sternsicht. From atop a crumbling battlement, their aging matriarch, Raduin, surveys her kingdom's war efforts.
Oh. Okay, I've gained an upgrade, which I guess if I use here, I can use on her. I get an upgrade. I can select a card, so I can upgrade my cavalry charge. Or charge. Friendly units immediately initiate a charge attack, even if stuck in melee, and gain a +1 attack power bonus. 6 seconds. You know what? I like this one. I already have the cavalry one. It gives me like a new card, so I like it. Alright, let's continue. You rescued the king. Well done. Your army suffered some losses. Don't fret. As long as there are some survivors, a unit can be healed back to its full strength, free of charge. And to do so, you must leave them inside a location with a supply perk. Like this fortress. Each turn, they will restore some of their lost health and fighters. Always try to keep damaged true units safe by placing them in your army's reserves. Each turn they will restore some of their lost health and fighters. Wait, but to do so you must leave them inside a location with a supply perk like this fortress. Each turn they will restore some of the lost... Always try to keep them damaged by placing them in your army's reserves once they're damaged. Okay, I guess I've understood. So, let me see. We don't have any Iron Sworn, so we can put them here. This can be moved into the garrison because it's kind of useless. I need... What are these? That I have very little. Ironhard. There's Oath Sworn. What do these do? Stubborn Infantry Knights. That might come in handy. But it's going to cost me 100 gold. It's cool. But... Where do I put these in the reserves for the time being? Okay, I need coins. That's what I need. So, we're going to go... Okay. King Atron, 1,000 Kingdoms. You know what we're going to do? We're going to leave him there. And we're going to come here and we're going to click on him and have him return over here. Good. That's given us more gold. Amazing. If I left click here, we have all the refugees. These Hearthguard infantry are going to be healing. Okay, Hearthguard, Stubborn Infantry of 40, so I could get 2 of them if I brought her over here. So I'm going to end the turn. Okay. Now I'm going to... No, I don't want to right click. I wanted to... Sorry. Left click this. And I want her to... come over here. Can she still move? Move as far here as you can. And then we're going to end the turn. Okay, an army of theirs is coming over to me. So I'm going to send him here. Army exchange. 2 of your armies have met. You can now freely drag units between them. Each army always has 1 hero. They cannot leave their own army. Gray recruitment cards can be played on both armies regardless of who owns the card. Okay, interesting. Well, who are these? Stubborn infantry guardians. They're in the garrison. We're gonna keep them with us because we need them. I genuinely just wanted to buy some of these and put them here and then get... Can't I buy more? Oh, I would have to wait some time probably. I do have money. So maybe I should buy some more archers and iron sworn or iron sword. Should I get more cavalry or more art? I think archers. They basically saved our last battle and they don't cost us much money. What I'm gonna do, I'm going to switch that over there. We're gonna keep him here. We're going to have him build up a bit of an army. What can I buy here? Hearth guards. Okay, that's good. I can buy more hearth guards here. So I can now... I want to send them both in this direction. Okay, and it's also good. I don't have to come here if I want hearth guards. Just archers. Okay, so let me send him over here. Send her back. I don't want to do that. Can I send... Oop. Okay, well... Not much I can do. Can I send him towards the city? Because I need him to help in the defense. Can't move further. Okay, let's end the turn there. They're laying siege again. Siege ends in 4 turns. What are these? Mandragoria, unit wild monster horror. Thrive in the garden of light. In the garden of summer, most plants are considered a gift from the gods. The Mandragoria, however, defies creation. Walking around like men, some of them grow to men-sized, but consuming the raw meat of those who want to keep them confined to the ground. Okay, so these are monsters. We really don't want to be facing monsters right now. Okay, let's attack this invading army. Okay, the good thing is here I have more archers. Now, if I'd say charge this group here to take them out first. Good. Okay, my archers are doing well. Let me send my cavalry against this group of archers. Okay, that's the hero. Alright. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Alright, now they're running away. Good. And let's do the last charge over here. There we go, victory. All right, the enemy High Lord seems like an honorable woman. She once must have served her own house and joined his cause. What might have happened to her kingdom? Good question.
What's on your mind, my lady?
You've lived this war for years, haven't you? I'm sure there's much to learn.
No doubt about it. I'll elaborate later.
Yeah, they're in our... We're gonna keep them there. She really needs to rest. What is this? Oathstone. Stubborn Infantry Knights. They cost 100, but you know what? Boom, there we go. We've got more of them. This guy also has a big army. You know who doesn't have a big army? Him. Let me send him back. Let me get him some of these. There we go. What are these? Infantry. Okay, good. And these are acolytes of Right Starman. They're also infantry. Why is everybody infantry here? Oh, these are healers. Ranged. Oh, perks. Ranged, annihilate. Okay, so these are ranged. So the infantry can go in front. Thank you. Why does it say... Oh, because ranged could go into infantry. Okay, so they're doing that. Okay. I haven't really moved him because I don't think I can, right? No, I can't. Okay. What is this? Neutral ruin. Neutral ruin. Interesting. I'm going to send him to fight this. Because I don't want these marauding plants literally just fighting everywhere. What is this? Summons 2 luminant into the target location. Well, these enemies are pushing past, so let's do that. The problem is like probably going to be the tree. Yeah, the trees are a problem. Good thing is I have healers. So I can send more luminance into there. Let me see send some there to start annoying. He's spawning trees like a madman. Okay, we're gonna have to attack him at some point. Listen, let me send some people. There we go. Spawn people to attack the big guy. Yeah, that should. There we go. Yeah, that's distracting them, and some of our troops are being able to reach that. Let's send more in because he's a spawner. He's a spawner. He's a guy who spawns people in, and we don't like that. That's disgusting. How dare he spawn people in? Good. The archers are taking out these annoying ranged enemies. Let me spawn some more. Summon more luminatories. Yes, yes. Amazing. All right. How are we doing? Any gold? Yes, we have a nice loot wagon. Okay, can he still move? No, it's time to end the turn. Siege ends in 4 turns. Good thing I already have an army there. Okay, but I want to send him over here. Ooh, shoot. I didn't know there were enemies there. Okay. Darn it. I didn't expect them to be so strong. That's my bad. Good thing I have healers, because if not, I'd be doomed. Hopefully I win this. I think I should be able to win. Okay. that was close.
Here's your first lesson about this war. Once, Friedland and Elben were allies. But then, 4 generations ago, Friedland's eastern lands were consumed by silence. So people began migrating west.
Yes.
Food was short, and tempers even shorter.
You can use resources to rebuild ruins, so I can do this. And I have left over to build this, which on a friendly location to add a golden temple building. It adds 4 divine favor per income per turn, +1 supply, and unlocks the following recruitment cards: Acolytes of Wrath. Placing a building immediately ends the unrest state. Okay. And now I wish to switch to her. She's here. Let me quickly... Okay, so I'm inside the place. These are all the way up, which means these Hearthguards can be switched for them. These still need to heal up. I'm gonna keep them separate so I can see what's going on here. Under siege, so I can't buy any people. What's this? Defensive fire. Shoots multiple projectiles into the target area, attacking enemies with 3 power. Well, I would like to use this. Okay. Let's fight. So this is a siege. Okay. Let me see. If I take... Okay, because it's a siege, I can use, for example, this on them. And get some defensive fire. I can probably use that there. Oh my word. What the heck was that? Okay. Let me heal people, please. Throw that also there. And now let me throw the more fire on there. There we go. That took a good amount of them out. Heal them. Go there. Oh my word. Yeah. Take out the hero. I'm gonna use this to fire upon these fools. There we go. And then the rest of my... See, having a good back line is always good. Nice. Nearly level 3. Lorelei cannot help but wonder how the celestial gods can watch idly while their devoted servants continue to kill one another. Is their blessing still with us? Good question, good question. Okay, let me see in here. How are we doing? People basically need to heal. And I can recruit more Oathsworn. I feel like the garrison needs a bit of a oomph. Higher location level needed. How do I level up this location? I don't really have anything else that I can do, right? Not yet. Okay, well, we're gonna end the turn there. I like the little circle for turns. Okay. What should we do now? Okay, we have a tower here. That's the first thing I want to see. What does this do? Play on a friendly location to add... Yeah, I already added a tower. So, that means I can now recruit Acolytes of Wrath. What are these? These are Acolytes of Rights. These are Acolytes of Wrath. Wholly committed to the special duty, the Acolytes of Wrath are responsible for smiting all non-believers lightning. After the end of battle, in their obligation to reunite the songs of the fallen. Okay. I see. And these are rangers, which is what I can make here. Okay. Well, I think I'm gonna leave some rangers here to defend the city as part of the garrison. And I wish to collect upon this gold, which I can't here, but I can there. So I'm going to send him here. I'm going to quickly change. How are you doing? Okay. You are still healing up, so I'm going to move you there. You are all healed up, which is good, so I'm actually going to put you there. Okay. I'm going, I think, to send you over to this hamlet and try and take it. Let's see. This should be an easy battle, he says. Let's charge the big monsters here in the... Yeah, that was easy. That was good. That was good. And now we can give that a boost. And there we go, victory. Okay, that was an easy battle. I don't think we incurred many losses, if any at all. And I don't know... No, that didn't level me up. Okay.
The silence devoured Friedland bit by bit.
And where silence falls, war is never far behind.
Indeed, milady.
Okay, how are we doing?
Prospects are grim. I used to think the gods had
What's
a
this?
plan.
Stubborn civilian. Stubborn infantry power.
Desperate times.
Play on an empty unit slot to recruit up the unit. Only called onto the battlefield as a last resort. Okay, we're not going to do that. Oh, okay. I see, I see. So to level up a city, it needs to have higher prosperity. Build up. Strategy card. Okay, how do I get enough of that? That's a question. Okay, this one can be built up. But I don't have enough stuff. Well, let's see if moving him there. Oh, he can't move anymore. Well, end the turn. Alright. That's earned me a good amount of gold. I'm actually going to get some Oathsworn into this group because I feel like that's going to be helpful. And now we are going to move him out and towards this location. Question, how? Can he take it? I think he can. Doesn't look too guarded. No, that looks good. Yep, that was easy. That was good, that was good. We got him, we got him. Victory! Our prayers have been answered. Okay.
I remember the old King of Elbin from when I was little. He was a kind man. A good man. Just like father.
Pillage.
His wisdom is sorely missed these days, milady.
Goldbird reduces the prosperity level by 1 and prolongs down rest by 1 turn. I honestly don't want to do that. I'm quite good. So yeah, we're good, we're good. This place, if I want to level it up, I need 75 building materials. I only have 38. If I wanted to maybe upgrade this one, I would also need 75. Man, I need more building materials. Okay, there's a city over there. Yep, you know what? I'm going to enter here. I'm going to buy some hearth guards and put them into my reserve, exchanging them for these that are better, worse off. And now I'm going to end the turn. Then I'm going to send the guy back to this city because it's basically my frontier city. Yeah, that city I need to upgrade. How many do I have? 65. Okay. Let's send my men over here. This should be easy. It's going to be extremely easy. Okay. Attack the big monsters there in the middle. Have my cavalry attack those over there. There we go, heal them up. Do that. And there we go, victory. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Our high house remains victorious. Do we finish leveling up? No, okay. Darn it.
Are you all right, old man? You look worried.
I am fine, milady. I just have a lot on my mind lately.
Alright. Old man, where are you? Over here. What is this? I can build it up to the next level of location. Which means I get more income on turn and more building materials. But I really want to build this city up. So we're gonna go here. To be defensive. And also to get him as many soldiers as I can. There we go. What's this? Divine Aid. Play on an empty unit slot to summon a random lesser celestial unit. Oh, okay. We're gonna end the turn there. Alright, another army comes with the intention to invade here. But I have enough now to build up the city. Awesome. I'm going to send him out to fight these dudes because I think that should be good and easy. I'm probably overthinking this as it's the first, like, chapter, let's say. I should probably be able to already storm the capital. But you know what? I don't want to... be too, like, hasty. Okay, he's got a lot of cavalry. There we go. Okay, okay, now I'm winning. I was a bit uncertain there for a second of what was going on. Were we winning? Were we losing?
The silence is spreading faster and faster. Now that the Crusade controls purgatories, it'll only get worse.
Okay, he doesn't have any moving. She does, though. She can return over here. Okay, let's end the turn. Okay, more armies are marching towards us. The problem is I can't form an army. Like, you need a hero. which is cool and all, but, you know. Oh, I can buy a catapult. But I need a much more amount of gold. Okay, I see. Is it level 2? Yes. Okay. It needs to level up, yep. Let's put this here, this here. Okay. And you, I want to... Actually, come over here. Okay, can't move further, so let's end the turn. Oh, of course they're sieging. Well, let's defend the city with the army that's in the city. Because we have those there. Yeah, this is good. I think I can even speed up to level 2. Like, I can speed up the battle a bit. Yeah, there we go. That was an easy one. Continue.
You
And
haven't
what's
told me much about your new liege, Hauser.
King Atron
more?
has never
We're going to go take this fortress.
He is not like you. I tried to be his conscience with all my might.
Siege end in 1 turn. Okay.
I'm sure he appreciates it. Father always did.
Gates breached. Let's go then. Time to go battle. Alright. Yeah, once I have control of my cavalry, I can now send them here. Off you go. Boom. Yeah, destroy those archers. Speed it up just to finish up. And there we go, victory. Nice. That should level her up, right? No? Darn it, man.
There's something I need you to know. Something about the king. No, I cannot.
Whatever troubles you, old man, it can wait. Tell me whenever you are ready.
Thank you, milady.
Okay. This army needs a bit of a fixie fix. So, this is low, and this is low. So there we go, that's better. And we can buy some more archers, which is always good. I'm gonna leave them in this place. What is this? Jagger, Stubborn, Infantry Row, Range Weapon Master Pierce, Slayer Beast, Horror Monster, and Unwavering 1. Interesting. But I have 125 like points. So I want to level up some town. Let's see, this one. Okay. Any movement points? Yes, she has movement points. Am I ready to go fight this? That's a very good question. What is this, though? Golden Eagle. Cobalt Cavalry Wagon. Increases power of all friendly units in the same army for a duration of a location by +1. Ooh, that is a good treasure to go get. Okay, anything else? What's this? These are just beasts. Okay. Well, before we go do that siege, I want to prepare. So let's... Yes, let's go. And... fight. Okay, wait. I need to move here. And now there. There we go. Let's take them out, boys. Alright, these are monsters, so... I feel if I do this right here. Let's take out that group completely. And also save the cavalry by getting them out of harm's way. Let's throw some healing over here. And I think if I speed up... Yeah, there we go. That did it. Victory. Nice. Hero at max level. You can no longer gain any experience points for this hero. Okay, yeah, I need to level the hero up.
If you feel lost, milady, just look upwards. The guiding star watches our every move.
Okay, I can upgrade stuff. What is this? Call the strongest combat unit from your army reserves onto the battlefield, running towards the opposition indicated by your card placement. That's cool. What's this? Play on a friendly location to add a high tower building. It adds +7 gold income per ton, +1 supply storage, and unlocks the following recruitment cards. Rage Sworn, placing an immediate end on the unrest state. Increases the strength of the attack from 5 to 6 power. You know what? I'm going to do this. Better cavalry. And then I'm going to go recruit some cavalry. Okay, we can't move further. Sorry. I'm sorry. Okay, and here... into my reserves, I wish to put some Acolytes of Wrath. Anything else I can do? He's still got some movement speed, so let me move him here. Okay, next turn I might be even able to upgrade this. That's cool. Oh yeah, and we've got the... thing, the Golden Eagle. Cobalt Cavalry Wagon increases power of all friendly units. Place artifacts in army reserves or location garrisons to see benefit of their effects. Very good, very good. Okay, let's end the turn. No, they're laying siege to my stuff. How dare they? Well, time to go defeat these dudes. Time to take them out. Why have I got... Oh, those archers are obviously part of the... Yep. And just speed it up, and things should be over in a few seconds. There we go, victory. Oh yeah.
King Atron and I seem to have a lot in common.
Less than you think, milady. Less than you think.
Less than he thinks. Less than he thinks. Okay, can't upgrade that. Can I upgrade this? Next turn. Okay, can I upgrade this? Yes, there you go. Get upgraded. And you have a pretty good and strong army, so we are going to send you over here. Okay, and we're going to end the turn. Now, how are my armies here doing? Oh, I wanted to see this. Could be better. So we're going to go sell stuff and get better things. We're going to leave... So, wait a second. We're going to send her over here. And we're going to keep him in this garrison. In the turn. Yeah, he can lay siege all he wants. I want to send her via this all the way back to the capital. Get the gold. And I want tons of stuff. So these are hearth guards. I would like some hearth guards. Put these back here. Okay. These are Ironsworn. I want Ironsworn. A full group of them. Thank you. And that'll do for now. Yes, yes, that'll do for now. Good. Now let's take care of this siege. Exactly why I placed him here. Big brain. I'm a genius sometimes. Let me times 2 it. Okay, and that should be over. There we go. Hybrid Absolute. Hello. How's the game going? It is going quite good. It is... I'll be honest, I'm enjoying this strategy game a lot. It's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I like the art style. I like combat because it's quite simple.
I was so young back then.
And this is just the first stage, so... I'm liking it so far. I'm liking it a lot. I've actually been playing for longer than I should have, because I usually just play these games for... But something was vibrating. I usually play them for like half an hour to an hour. And I think I've been playing it already for an hour and a bit. But I want to conquer this city before we're done, so... So yeah. Alright, let's end the turn. Oh, she has 7 out of 8 in her army. You know what that means? That means more cavalry. Where's the cavalry? If I have... There we go. Okay, so my idea is... Let's try and keep things as centered as possible. So, she in the center. They should be here. Those should be there. They should be here. They should be here. We're going to do archers like that and him like that. These are just the reserves. And we are going to now march. March to war. It is time to go. Okay, now we can't take any more steps, and I don't want to move the wizard from there, so we're gonna keep him there. End the turn. And onwards we go. End the turn again. They lay siege, that doesn't matter. That's okay. That's exactly part of the plan. Okay, so now I have to do is shoot arrows at the main force here, and I'm gonna time 2 at a time because I'm impatient. I just have to spawn light beings over there. Okay, and now that those are routed, I shoot arrows over here, and boom. There you go. I win. Again. All I do is win. That's everything I do today. All I do is win, win, win. Let's upgrade the wizard.
Silence begets madness. It's always the
Affected
same
friendly
story.
units become immune to damage, negative morale, and fear for 5 seconds. That's good. Good. Okay. Let's lay siege.
Look who's come begging for mercy. King Atron's loyal cur.
You are the one who started this war, but I'll have no qualms ending it once and for all.
Time to siege. Siege ends in 3 turns. This location is fortified. You must lay siege before you can capture it. Depending on the rank of the location fortified, you must wait several turns before you can attack. Units with the siege perk can reduce this time. Okay. Well, let's end the turn. And if we get attacked from, let's say, some other point, we can always send in
We are fighting for
the
our
wizard.
survival. You, of all people, should understand. I have heard tales of your valor. We share the same plight. But unlike you, I have the guts to do the right thing.
Enough of your cruelty. You pillaged our farms, razed our cities to the ground.
We only did as we were done by, you sanctimonious fool.
Things are happening.
Wake up, Queen Lorelei. King Atron's been playing you like a fiddle.
Don't listen to her, milady. She seeks to divide us.
I feel like she's not lying, but you know what? Gates are breached. Whoa! Okay, she's got a flying beast. Oh my word. Okay, pause a second. Good thing I have 2 cavalries. Okay, they're gonna go boom, boom. The moment I have cavalry, I'm gonna attack that. What does this do? Affected friendly units immediately initiate charge attack, even if struck in melee. Gain a +1 power boost. Okay, I'm gonna wait to use that until, like, they're hitting people. But yeah, I need to send my cavalry against the catapults, because catapults are not fun. As you can see, they hurt. There we go. Good, 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 good. My cavalry took care of that. Next time I get them, I'm going to send them against the other one. Hopefully they're not too dead to do that. Yeesh. Oh, I don't have any more cavalry. That's amazing. Oh, I might lose this battle. I might actually lose this battle. Okay, let me speed up because I feel like... Yeah. I lost. No! I lost. I had a pretty strong army.
We need to coordinate the attacks of both armies.
Okay. So I send him in now to fight. He should be able to take care of what remains, right? Protection. Affected friendly units become immune to damage, negative morale, and fear for 6 seconds. Yeah, everything is low health here. My men should be able to take this. Let me speed up. This should be easy. Oh, I forgot about the catapult. Darn it. Yeah, the problem was the catapults. The catapults are evil. They're not nice. Not nice at all. The war is finally over. Okay. Oh yeah.
Matriarch Raduin defeated, Friedland's remaining forces rapidly surrender. As the people of Erengard settle into their new home, Lorelei dispatches Hauser to brief King Atron. If Elbin stays true to her promise, both royal houses will sign a treaty of friendship before the next dawn.
Nice.
We did it. Elbin's at peace once more.
I pray you're right, my lady. Guiding star, forgive me.
What is he
Finally,
keeping?
a
What
new
secret
hope
is he
for
keeping,
peace.
old guy?
We shouldn't waste this opportunity.
2 weeks later.
Elbin reigns supreme!
What's wrong, old man?
I begged King Atron to honor his promise, but he's lost his mind. The paranoid fool cannot be reasoned with.
You knew of this, didn't you?
You must flee. He marches this way as we speak.
And then what? There's nowhere left to go. Isla? You cannot be suggesting what I think you are.
What the heck?
By the gods, not the silence. Anywhere but that forsaken place, milady.
Isla's right. This betrayal leaves us with no choice.
No! We have to go to the silence? But what about my army? Like, my army's decimated? Okay, not completely decimated. I still have some stuff, apparently. Okay, it's basically given me everything with which I started this game with. Okay. Well, that's good. Off I go. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I wanted to come here. And then walk there.
Staying in Elbin means certain death. Whatever horrors await us in here, we must stay strong.
Oh, my word. Okay, well, we're doomed. Hopefully the archers and melee are able to take down this huge, like, eldritch monster right here. Okay, yeah, we win. I can skip forward. There we go. Victory. Boom, get defeated. Again, I love the art style for this game. I love the art. The art is beautiful. I did it.
Thus, the first chapter of Lorelei's journey draws to a close.
I did the first chapter.
Unbroken by Atron's betrayal, she follows Isla towards an uncertain future. The young queen sits straight in her saddle, but she cannot ignore the wide-eyed glances and hushed whispering as she leads her people deeper into the silence. She can only offer a quiet prayer that she's made the right decision.
Okay. Well, that's the first chapter of I don't know how many. Okay, we have Into the Silence, then you have Songs of something Valve, and I'm gonna guess 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, right? Yes, 8 chapters total, maybe? I might be wrong. That's interesting. Okay. We're gonna leave it there, obviously. I feel like that was a good playthrough of the first chapter. I honestly might play this game again. I might repeat all of that and just like do a whole playthrough of the game at some point. I'll put it in my Steam wishlist. Or maybe just play from Epic. I don't know what I'll do. I'm just a Steam achievements addict. I like to have like all my achievements and everything consolidated on Steam. And I like Epic for its like free games, like weekly rotation. But other than that, I'll be honest, I was considering the other day uninstalling it, and I was like, no, because then I couldn't do Epic Fridays. It wouldn't make sense, you know, to get free games that you can try. You can't do that. Like, there are free games on Steam, they're just not free. Suddenly, like, games that cost money that are suddenly free, and I like that about Epic. But because genuinely, I have no games installed from Epic. I like it, but I prefer Steam. I'm a Steam enjoyer. So yeah, I like the game. Pretty cool. Again, love the art style. Gameplay is good. Like, as somebody who enjoys strategy games, again, I'll repeat, the only downside I felt was the no control over my troops. So the fact that they are just doing their own thing, and what you do is play cards that have different abilities, although it's fun, I will admit, the one thing I miss is the ability to control my troops better and more. But as I said, story, interesting. I am actually interested into where the story is going. Art style for the game is beautiful. I really like it. My only problem is that the combat, I wish it had more depth to it, but it is good. It's just not my like favorite. Like, I'll be honest, my favorite so far that I've ever played strategy combat game is Bannerlord. Like Mountain Blade, both the first one and the second one, Bannerlord, just because of the ability to control your troops and really like strategize your battle, like how much you want to give control to your captains, like infantry group number 1 under my command, but then infantry group number 2, they can be doing their own thing, you know. I really like that game and the way you're able to handle your troops in the heat of battle. So I would give this game a solid 7 out of 10 if I had to give it a score. It's not the most amazing game I have ever played. It isn't the greatest strategy game either, but it is genuinely good. So yeah, I think it deserves a good 7. Just the art alone pushes it up to 5, but you know, like visually it is nice to look at. It reminds me of like a sort of like fantasy comic book style, so really cool. We're gonna move on now to the next game, but to those who watch this later in the future on YouTube when I upload it, we play whatever game is free on Epic Games every Friday. So you can come join us if you want to. But yeah, the next game I'm gonna play is, if I very quickly leave the game, I can remember, Zoetti. So to you watching this in the future, Zoetti will probably come out next week. But yeah, I played, by this time, I would say many games. I say many. More games than I had before. On my channel. So I hope you enjoyed watching them. And as I said, I am live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday at 8, somewhere in between 8 and 9 p.m. CEST. And we stream for a few hours every one of those days. So yeah, you're welcome to join. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.